Yo, what up? So I'm Corey, the storyboard artist, and I got playing in the background Depression, a series that I'm going to be working on. Either I'm going to do something every October, or it's just going to be something that when I got a story I just write about, which that happens to be the longest process right there. Because for me, as being a storyboard artist, it takes some time trying to understand the scene, draw the scene, then draw certain angles, and deliver the visual without any words where everybody can understand. That's where I want to be. But with me trying to grow my portfolio, trying to get my name out there, I'm coming out with my own stories, and then when I come out with those stories, I want to finish them. I want to at least come to some point of good finish. But depression overall is something that we deal with. Everybody has dealt with it in some type of form or fashion. And that's my little one. And overall with this depression thing, where I'm going with it, you got thrillers like Freddy Krueger, Jason, Hellraiser, Jaws, all these types of thrillers. I just said, let me see if I can create something a little bit different, because I haven't seen anything, being made as far as, in a scary perspective. So I said, let me jump in on that. But I wanted to also address depression in the way of things that we think that we go through on a daily basis, even if it's spoken or not spoken. It's a lot of things that happen in life. Me currently, I was going through a phase. So this did help me to, not get into that, not give into depression. And when I say give into depression, like you're giving yourself away to accept negative, to do negative. And when you do negative, you are creating, if you look at depression, you're creating a figure that's receiving all your energy, receiving all your positive, all your good vibes, all that stuff. And that's where I'm trying to get at on depression. The first series I got here is this young man didn't make it. He didn't make it. Some will win, some will not make it. I have to do it that way just, because it's like a real thing. We go through depression and some people just give in. It's crazy that we got a month that's dedicated to suicide. Ain't that's crazy? If you didn't know, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. But with this depression, I'm also just want to bring aware on what we go through. And then if I'm able to help anybody that might be going through some type of thing, or have a story that is relatable, maybe that's a good chance for them to pivot and get out of the funk. Because I'm telling you, when I personally dealt with that overcoming energy and lashing out and being mean for no reason, it's no point. That was just that. I sat down and I said, you know what, that's not me. And I pivoted real quick out of that funk, and I kept it going. And the thing about depression too, I think of as this is just me. It's just me. It's an idle mind. A mind that's not thinking about nothing, but you accept every little thing to bother you in a way. And it transforms you to be something you never been before. And that's how I was receiving it in my downtime. But what kept me out of it was things like this, actually addressing a situation and pivoting out of it. That's why I like the storyboard, because I'm telling a story. I'm actually writing the film down before it's even recorded. And which in this, I did use AI to get towards the end, because I don't know how to animate. I don't know how to do any of that. But I can draw a picture and everybody understands it. It ain't got to be all beautiful and stuff. You know, and that's just the way of art. You know, some people like it plush, some people like it rough, and there's many styles of art. That's how I came across storyboard, and I'm here now. So, but you know, nobody deserves to be in that funk. We gotta be able to get out of that. I want to actually grow in that space, just for myself to help others. I love helping people, and I can see this being a way of helping, a way of people relating, a way of people taking the time, thinking, and clearing their mind for a second. And if I can do that in my art, man, I am happy. I'm happy. So I want you guys to follow and share. I got more coming. I got more storyboarding to do. I am currently working on the next series, which I'm gonna call chapter 2. I think I'm gonna just break it down in chapters. And this one's gonna be about a woman. I ain't gonna spill too much, but just stay with me. I'll try to drop siblets on my Instagram. I do the long form on YouTube, and I really want to grow in this space. Like, I really want to get my name out there. I want people to know that I understand the notes. You give me a script, and I'll be sure to deliver the best way I can. You know, and I was fortunate to help out 2 people with doing some storyboarding, and guess what? They liked it. They said, "Do what you wanted to do," and I did it. And it's fun because I'm tech savvy, so like just using my VR to help me out on certain angles, and then jumping on a computer, actually doing my own poses just to get a look away. I mean, get a look and, you know, just see it. But yeah, like I said, man, like, share, comment. If you dealt with any type of depression and you pivot out of it, or if you know anybody that dealt with it that didn't make it, let me know. Let's paint the picture so we can have the chance of helping somebody else out that might be dealing with the same situation. All right. So y'all have a good day. Peace.